Hello everyone. It's Shelly with Couture. I'm an independent designer, and today we're going to play with the faux embroidery hoop. And we're going to use the the Christmas Be Merry transfer, sorry. I'll be with you in a moment. Say hello as you guys hop on. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to tonight's demo. It's been a few days. It's been a crazy few days since I've seen you last. So hopefully you are ready to get crafting again. I know I am. And today we're going to work with our faux embroidery hoop. They brought that back for Black Friday sales, you guys, which we're really happy about because we don't have many larger surfaces to play with. So I'm glad that they brought that back. It used to be the Bloom chalk made kit, if you remember. It just said Bloom on it. I'm trying to think what else it might have had on it. I don't even recall what it had on it. I know I made it. Anyway, I made a bow, so we're all set to go with the bow. And you're probably thinking, Shelly, that doesn't look very Christmassy, but I know we're going to be a little non-traditional with our colors today. All right, so you'll get your faux embroidery hoop. It comes on one of these inserts. You'll get a little sawtooth hanger. So we're going to keep this and put it aside. If you need a link to today's products, go to the description of the video. There's today's project. There's our paste and surfaces. What's new section. You guys, today is week 4, starts week 4 for our Black Friday sales. And we just had a brand new release. So our winter 2022 release has come today. So that's all in the what's new. If you go to the specials category, that's where our Black Friday specials are. And if you go into the last chance category, you'll find some really deep discounted items in there too. All right. So that's the embroidery hoop. We're going to play with this transfer today. And it says, Merry be your Christmas. I had it backwards. I said, Christmas be your merry. Peaceful be your home, and joyful be your family. So we are only going to use this top section today, okay? On our faux embroidery hoop, I have some faux foliage that we'll put aside for the moment until we're ready for it. Had these really dark blue flowers that I thought might be pretty to add in. We'll see. And then I had found some more like pine cones. These kind of had the flocking on it. I don't know if we'll use them or not, but I brought them out just in case. All right, and then we have some blues. I brought out our colonial blue, but then when I put it up to, there's like blue berries on my fake faux foliage here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's little blueberries on there. It's when I put up the colonial blue, it kind of turns purple on me. So that's why I brought out our Shimmer Very Peri. This was a couple months ago, I believe, special. I'm going to blend the two. See if I can kind of tone down or add some purple to the blue. And then it will also add a little shimmer to it too. So we're going to mix colors today. And then I brought out pesto just to kind of bring out our greenery, and black, because I'm not sure if I want to bring black into it or not. Probably will, but I'm not sure. All right. First things first, let's get out our tray. Our packaging over there. And this is actually called Merry Be Your Christmas. Boy, I had that backwards, didn't I? Merry Be Your Christmas. I think a couple of years ago, I found a sign. It looked like a chalkboard, and it said these same very words. So I'm drawn to this. Honestly, you can fit from merry to joyful. You can fit all of this on our embroidery hoop. I've actually seen someone do that. You can actually even move it up even more and get that little sprig at the bottom. But I liked this part. So I'm going to put that all the way to the top. We're going to have Merry Be Your Christmas, and then we'll put our faux greenery on the bottom. All right, so we can put that aside. Let's do what we got to do. See, it is reversible, you guys, so you can do something on both sides, which is really nice. It comes with, this is just a fake piece because it's supposed to look like an embroidery hoop, so they put that little part to the top. You can use that to hang it from, or you can use the sawtooth hanger that they provide, excuse me, that they provide, and hang it that way. Honestly, it's light enough that you could probably use command strips. That's probably what I would do, especially if I'm using it for both sides. Okay, first things first, let's go ahead and get this sanded a little bit. I like to sand our wood products. I like to just take a little bit of that roughness away. All right, let's get a paper towel and wipe that down. You can see all that dust that came off of there. Okay, throw that out. Next, we're going to wax. You know I like to wax. So we're going to get a clean paper towel for that. Or you can use our applicator. I'm going to try to spread it throughout. Oops, there must have been some green in there. Okay, we're going to try to spread this a little bit. And then what I'll do is I will either get a new paper towel or kind of turn this inside out, and then we'll buff it, meaning we're going to rub it in really nice, make sure it gets in all those little wood nooks and crannies. Okay, close that up. So when I say turn it inside out, this is the side that we applied it with. I usually just flip it over and then buff it. You'll feel it go from a sticky, waxy residue to a nice sheen, and it'll feel soft and slippery or slickery. The more pressure you use, the better. I'm going to get another paper towel. Start with a nice clean one again. See, now I can really feel it gets easier to wax or to buff. And that's just because of the friction when you're rubbing and buffing. And you'll see a nice little sheen on there. Okay, we're ready. So because I've sanded and waxed and buffed, we do not need to fuzz our transfer. We can take it right off of our backer sheet that you'll want to keep. Be careful removing it because it is adhesive backed, so it means it can stick upon itself. All right. And so what I'm going to do first is I am going to make sure, I'm going to use my mat to help me line up the hanger part. Excuse my head here. Just want to make sure it's level. That way I know it will be straight. Then I'm going to bring this pretty close to the sides here. I'm not going to do the birds, but I want it to be kind of equal over here and over here. So I think I need to move it over because I can tell I have a lot of white here and I have none over there. So we're going to just gently lift because it's not, we didn't stick it down yet. There we go. Okay. We're just kind of shifting a little bit here. I can stand up and I can see if it's going along the lines there. And I think we're good. So I'm going to start rubbing it down. Okay. And we're just doing down to the Merry Be Your Christmas. Okay. I'm just going to rub this part down. Because remember, we're going to do our greenery down here with our bow. So we're going to use a lot of this space up. And now we can just start going to town here. So I'm going to do our little holly leaves in the pesto. And of course, these little sprigs here. I'm going to do the little berries, excuse me, the color that we mix up. So let's get that mixed up. Again, this is our colonial blue. I don't think we need any more than that. I'm going to put a little scoop in our color tray. Hi, Mom. How are ya? Ooh, I didn't open that one yet. Let me get one of my Very Perry's that I opened already. Let's see if this one's open yet. Doesn't feel like it. Well, where did my open one go? All right, well, we'll just open this one. I don't want to look for the other one. These you had to spend like so much money in an order. And then you got a free jar. All right, we're going to start with that and see what happens here. So we're trying to get kind of like a cornflower blue with a purple hint to it. That's what we're going for. Let's see what happens. Yes, you can mix a paste with a shimmer. You can't mix our inks with any of our paste. Okay, it has to be in the same product family. So inks can go with each other's inks. Our paste can go with all the pastes. You just can't intermix the two. That still seems really blue to me. So we're going to add another big scoop. Try to tame this blue down a little bit. The berries in my greenery just kind of look a little more, they just have a purple tone to it, I feel like. I'm wondering if I add, like, I don't even think this periwinkle color is helping at all. We're gonna have to save whatever we don't use because we are not gonna use all this. Okay. I was gonna say I could probably add a little bit of storm, probably to calm it down a little bit, but I think we're just gonna stick with this and be okay with that. It kind of has calmed down. It doesn't look like it on the screen, trust me, but it has calmed down. Okay, so first let's get in there and do our little berries. So I'm just using one of our squeegees that I've cut down in size. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of cover that. I'm not gonna take that excess off just yet. We're gonna go in with our pesto, which is very thick. All right, we're gonna add some water to this guy because he's pretty thick. Wonder if he's an older jar. Older jar and almost gone. So just add a squirt of water. Use like distilled water or bottled water, refrigerator water, you know, filtered water. Just don't use tap water. Okay, now let's grab some of that. It's better. And then I'm going to do everything else. I'm not going to do the birds, so I'm going to try to avoid their little feet. And then there's little dots here for the berries. I'm probably going to go back over those so that I don't have to worry about trying to avoid them, because I think that would be harder than just going on top of it. So let's just go ahead and get this all chalked up. So I'm just kind of dragging it over the design wherever I want this pesto color. Need to avoid those little birdie feet. All right, taking off excess as I go. Okay, if something's like out of reach, like I'm kind of feeling like it's out of reach, I could always spin my project just to bring it closer to me. Let's pick up some more paste here. Come in real close. There we go. Let's get the excess off. Making sure I get everything, and then I'm going to do Be Your Christmas. All right. Okay, and then we're going to do Mary in our little mixture here. And because it has some of that shimmer in it, not that it's a true shimmer, but we did mix it with a shimmer, it does have some sparkle to it. Again, a little non-traditional colors for Christmas. But I think a lot of people probably decorate with blues, I'm thinking. All right, let's see how we did. Ooh, how pretty is that? How pretty is that? So pretty. You know, if we wanted to, we could do that little sprig that's at the bottom, that was at the bottom of the design. We could have that coming down more. I feel like we may have to draw in some, because that's where the bird feet were. I feel like we may have to fill in there, but we'll see, maybe not. Let's get this all dried up. So pretty. Okay. So it might be still a tad wet, but I'm kind of trying to get an idea of what I want to do here. So then we'll have our little bow down here. We could do that. Oh gosh, that's so pretty. I like that. I'm going to turn on my glue gun. Get that starting. What a simple project, right? We could, like I said, we could bring that little sprig down. Although it's kind of big, it might get... You know what? I'm not going to add to it. I think I like this just the way it is. All right. Yay. Yay, yay. Let's get this all trimmed up here. So this has just teeny little little blue berries on it. I like those. They're very quaint. Okay. Let's see if I can kind of, ooh, that's a lot of wire. Where's my wire cutters? I know I had them last time I used them. They have a green handle. Shoot. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to try to do it this way. Quite sure where they went to. Sometimes just bending the wire back and forth will get it to snap. However, that is not the case. I do not know where my trimmers went. Let me take a peek over here. I do not see my wire cutters. Where could they be? Well, that's a bummer. Oh, I felt one crack. Let's keep doing it. We're almost through. Just twisting. Whew. All right, I think we got it. Ouchie. Just gonna try to take off the little pieces here. Okay. Bend in any sharp edges here. Okay. All right, let's shape this up a little bit here. Okay. Okay, so this piece will lay there. And I think I'm going to come in with the bow. And then see if we like the plain or the frosted pine cones. Here, let's see what that looks like. We could do like one big one, or maybe a couple. I like these white berries, but it really doesn't make sense because we don't have white berries. Now, if they were blueberries, I would do that. I don't know, do we do 2 or 3 of these? I know 3 would be the odd number to do. That just seems like a lot. Just seems like a whole lot. Yeah, I'm getting green all over. Or do we use the pine cones from, probably use these because maybe I put like one big one right there. Might nestle in a big one right there. What do you guys think? I think I like that better. Okay. Let's set these aside. I did have those dark blue flowers too. That would bring out the dark blue more. Let's do that. Let's add a couple of those. Pine cone, yep. Let's see here. Okay, this is going to need to be snipped too. I'm only going to add 2 of these flowers. I don't know where my clippers went. Yeah, I'll do 2 of those and the 1 pine cone. Okay. All right, let's put that over there. Put these aside. Trying to find that little blueberry. There he is. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do that there. So we'll have to glue that down. Of course, we need a new stick. Okay. Ah, long glue. Okay. Trying to hold that down, and then our ribbon will cover our mess, which is nice. Ouchie. Darn it. Okay, then we're going to stick this guy here. But we're going to put these blue guys in here. Let's get those glued in first. Is that one? Put this guy in there. Perfect. Okay. Let's get this guy all glued up. Okay. All right, so then we're going to snip away. This is just one of those ties, twist ties, zip ties, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and just make sure that's nice and tight and then trim it off. Play with your bow. Okay. Then we're gonna put him, snuggle him in right there. Gosh, that's pretty. Okay. Try to find the center of our bow. Hopefully this works. Actually, I think I need to come down. So pretty. All right. All right, guys. I think that's it. I think we're done. So pretty. Merry be your Christmas. Or like I said it backwards. Christmas be your merry. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Ugh, I love it. So Christmas doesn't have to be red and green. It can be any color you like it to be. But I think this turned out so nice. Thank you. So, so pretty. Be pretty to like, let's see. Be kind of nice to stick some greenery out of there, but I feel like that might junk it up a bit. Let me just see for grins and giggles. It would kind of even it up a little bit. I don't know if I want to do that. Thank you. Thanks, Sue. Thanks, Mom. I think I'm just going to leave this as is. So pretty. Or I could put a couple sprigs over there. I just really shouldn't, though. I just shouldn't. I shouldn't. But I'm going to just stuff it in there, and we're going to just see what it looks like. Just for grins and giggles. Thank you, Neva. How are you tonight? My combos, you like that? You know, it doesn't have to be traditional red and black, or red and green. Christmas can be any color you make it. For some reason, I don't know where my wire trimmers are. It's upsetting me. So I'm trying to twist this stuff off. It's not going well. I really wish I knew where those were. Just had them too. I know I'm going to find them as soon as I get off, right? All right, well, I guess it's meant to be then. We shouldn't add anything else. We're gonna leave it alone. And that is tonight's project, you guys. I hope you guys have gotten some inspiration. I hope this makes you want to go out and do something with these faux embroidery boards. They're so fun to play with. With the lost socks, yeah. Right? We all have those lost soulmates, right? All right. That is it, my friends. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you guys again soon.